We're just your normal, everyday guy talking about our basic knowledge. We have our strengths in some sports. Again, you're a soccer whiz. You know much more than soccer than I know. You know more about soccer than I know about actual physically playing it.
Yeah.
I love baseball.
Yeah.
Know a lot of the hidden, the unwritten rules and stuff.
Sure.
Love that. We have our weaknesses like everybody. So again, as we're saying, not to get off on this whole please forgive us, anything. No, but we do ask you to forgive us. We ask you, please go ahead, correct us if we get anything wrong.
Correct us.
Give us your ideas.
Sure.
We welcome everything. So, but again,
our email is wearebroesandbrews@gmail.com, and
we will have that at the end of the show.
Yeah, and our YouTube channel will be Bros and Brews, the talk show. Or no, Bros and Brews talk show. That's us on YouTube. And we should definitely talk about that. We're not going to name names, but that Miami Dolphins coordinator that got quit. That got released, caught, fired, whatever.
He resigned.
Yeah, he resigned. Or forced to resign because of a video. So we could talk about what he did on the video. We could talk about what he said on the video, but I don't think that's important, because if you think about it, nowadays, of course, whatever you post, whether it's on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, if the video lasts that long, if you're gonna do something awful and then back that up with saying something awful, how are you going to answer to that? Especially being part of a professional organization and them having laws, rules. What kind of mindset do you have to be in to be like, I'm going to do this, say this, post it, and send it? I mean,
I think that is what blows my mind more than anything. Talking about, of course, Miami offensive coordinator Chris Forster. Because I'm going to go ahead. I respect you want to respect him, but you don't do anything that's stupid.
I know,
and not get called out.
I thought we had me and this coordinator had a bro code, but I guess not. We don't have a bro code. I don't know him personally, so I don't know why I was protecting his name.
No, because you're just a good guy like that. You're like a good guy. Me, I'm a little bit harsher.
Yeah,
you're going to do something. And that's my take on it.
Yeah.
My take. I don't want to dwell on it. It's kind of old news, but I think it goes without saying that we live in a day and age where for some reason everyone feels the need when they do. I mean, if you're going to do something stupid, I'm not going to advocate doing it. I'm not going to say that I'm holier than thou and you shouldn't do it. I mean, that's not for me to do. Why would you provide the world evidence of what you're doing if you know it's wrong?
Yeah.
Why would you do it at your place of employment where you know if you get caught, it's so much worse than it would be if you just, were out in public doing it or at your personal home.
Yeah.
But more than anything, beyond all that, beyond snorting a white powdery substance, we don't know what it was.
We don't know what it was.
Could have been
something.
Some Granny Smith's flour.
Sorry. That Radagast Justin Turner picture. Anyway.
I think that Chris Forster had some Radagast magic.
I mean, you have to be in a beyond messed up state of mind to do that.
Why do you trust a Vegas stripper?
Maybe the name Bubbles. Maybe you have some kind of rapport. No, I'm just making I'm just making that up. I don't even know if that was her name or not, but I'm just saying, maybe they had a rapport, and
they did have a relationship.
Oh, okay,
they had some sort of relationship. Yeah, from what reports show, they had some sort of romantic relationship. Again, I don't even want to go into.
Yeah, sure, we don't have to go.
Yeah, her whole story is bizarre.
That is weird.
The whole thing is bizarre.
Yeah,
I just think to all you young guys out there, or all you guys
this is all
out
to you
there,
young guys
who's kind of living life in the fast lane. You're living by the YOLO code. You do you, boo. Do you,
boo.
But don't,
bro.
Don't.
I know.
Don't. record it, photograph it for any reason at all, and especially don't share it with anybody.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Who may or may not be in the most promiscuous of positions.
Yeah.
So.
Well, along those same lines, okay, Rick Pitino.
Speaking of scandal.
Yeah. I love the guy. I love him. I respect him, and I watched all the interviews. A little bit.
Like he's always looked sick to me. He looks ghostly.
Yeah.
I expect a ball to fly errantly towards him and go through him.
Yeah.
I do. I expect it. But you were saying
he was like Bruce Willis in Sixth Sense.
In Sixth Sense, like he doesn't.
Is that a red doorknob?
Know.
But I watched the SportsCenter interviews with Jay Billis. And I believe that he had no knowledge of what his coaches were doing. And by that smirk that you have, I know that you feel different, but I'm going to stand by the guy, and I'm going to believe him because there was water. I saw water underneath, his eyes. He wasn't crying, but genuinely, because we're both mass comm majors. Okay,
yeah.
We both went to ETSU, both mass comm majors.
Buccaneers
and go Bucks. And I took a class. I think it was a semester of nonverbal communication. And I would like to think
communication.
Nonverbal communication. And I would like to think, because I aced that class.
That's a Snapple fact for you.
Yeah. I aced that class, and I would like to think that watching those interviews with Jay Billis, interview with Jay Billis, I believe Rick Pitino had no knowledge of what happened.
I respect that.
Yeah, because we're bros. Of course you're going to respect it. Yeah.
And you know what? Kudos to you for having that kind of faith in him, for having that kind of faith in humanity, and having that kind of faith in the goodness of anybody.
Yeah.
You just tried to protect a powder snorting, stripper loving football coach you've never met.
Yeah, I never met.
You're a good guy.
Oh man,
Woo.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. I'm sorry. I didn't hear the whole interview. Again, Jay Billis, does he not have the greatest job?
Yeah, he's got the
I mean,
he came to ETSU. We met him. He did a basketball thing with ETSU. But anyway,
I heard parts of it. The part that of course sticks out to me is when he talks about how he wants to accept responsibility for the people he hired.
Yeah.
He said
you have to.
There was 20 or so security members there. He had another 15 or so. I'm probably off on that number, but he had a lot more like coordinators, trainers under him who were allegedly involved.
Said around 40 people involved.
As a coach of a premier, as a coach anywhere, but especially a premier institution like Louisville. I find it super, super hard to believe that one of those 40 did not go and say, "Hey, coach, this is what's going on." Like, did you know? Like, I just gotta let you know. Two, Rick Pitino. Like, that being said, I feel like Rick Pitino is that father of his 18, 19-year-old girl who just went to school and now she's going out and she's drinking, she's partying, maybe she's taking videos of her snorting some white powder substance, and
bubbles?
he's noticing that she's coming in later and later every night. She's sleeping later and later every day. She looks sick. She's kind of sickly looking.
It's like our first 4 years at ETSU.
Minus the drugs.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Never.
Oh no, I know. Yeah. No, yeah.
But no. So he sees this little girl.
It means everything.
And everything. Oh, I can't wait.
I know. We got a lot to talk about. Yeah.
So he's money missing from his wallet.
Yeah.
Money missing from his wife's purse. He's seeing all these red flags, all these telltale signs.
Yeah. Shouldn't they give him a heads up?
Girl.
Yeah.
And that's what I think Rick Pitino's doing. I think Rick Pitino knew. I think he may have kind of pushed himself into denial. No, so-and-so wouldn't do that. I hired these guys. They wouldn't do that to me.
Or he refused to hear about it.
Exactly. I think that's very likely. I think there's a good chance
That he was
he had trainers coming and going, you know, hey, this is what's going on.
Hey, coach.
And he's like, la 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 la.
Yeah.
la,
Oh yeah.
la,
Hey. I don't want to hear
that's
nothing.
what I think is going on. Again,
Yeah.
I think he saw his little girl
Took a lie
as she
detector
started
test.
to go down this path,
Yeah.
this black hole.
Huge hole.
But it was Daddy's little girl.
Yeah.
And that's it. Louisville, this team is my baby.
Yeah.
And I don't believe that anybody on there, my staff wouldn't do anything like that. So, and as far as the lie detector test, the way he worded his answer
yeah, I know.
to Jay about how they asked me about this, and I asked them if this was anything to do with before my tenure.
Yeah.
And then the FBI agent asked back, no, we're not worried about that. We're worried about this.
Does that jade the answer, you think? I would think so.
I think it's a way of manipulating not only the lie detector, but I think it's a way of manipulating his answer.
Yeah.
For us, it's kind of like it's almost like a lying by omission sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not lying to you because the specific vernacular that I'm using is technically truthful.
That's right.
And maybe I'm biased because I think he looks like a vampire. I don't trust vampires.
Collins?
Sorry.
Team Edward?
Yeah. So, like, I was more of a Team Jacob kind of guy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm all about the werewolves.
Oh,
so,
I was.
I watched those movies.
Me too. I love my wife got me into the.
Did she?
Yeah. Oh,
I watched them.
Got me into them.
Side story about me.
Yeah.
Worked third shift as a correctional officer while at ETSU, while at college, and working the graveyard shift, 10P to 6A. It throws off your natural sleep cycle, so there'd be times where insomnia would be a pain, especially on my nights off.
Yeah.
When I didn't have to go into work, but I'm so used to being up at that time, I wouldn't be able to go to bed until or fall asleep till 2, 3, 4 a.m. in the morning.
That's tough.
And sometimes all you can do is watch Twilight.
Yeah, that's right.
Over and over and over until you're just so bored you go to play.
Yeah.
No, it was good. It was good.
I liked it.
So,
But okay, so going back to Rick Pitino, does that hurt his legacy? Because I would say yes.
I totally agree.
I mean that having that over your head.
Well, look at another very prominent coach, college basketball coach in the state of Kentucky, John Calipari.
Oh yeah.
No matter how much he does, and of course there in Lexington, they worship.
Oh yeah. Oh
Cal.
man. Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
But everywhere else, all over the rest of the U.S. and all throughout the basketball world, so many people look at what he did at UMass. Look what he did to my favorite college in Tennessee, University of Memphis, with Derrick Rose.
Yeah.
You look at those things, and people always call him out on that.
Yeah.
No matter what he does, no matter how far removed we are from either of those scandals in his career, it always comes back to you're a cheater. You're a cheater.
Yep.
So I agree. When you look at how much has gone on, and I mean, look, this is just last year or earlier this year was the big scandal at Louisville about getting the strippers for recruits and bringing them into the dorm.
that was this year. Yeah, that was this year. Yeah.
Excuse me. The brew is coming up, bro.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, bro.
So
it means everything.
Walking Dead.
Yes.
So great. So yeah, I Rick Pitino has been bitten and he is turning.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
How's that?
Yeah,
that's segue. That's coming up. But no, go back. I agree wholeheartedly. I think it hurts his I think his legacy has already been tarnished because of the earlier scandal.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't think he recovers from this. Even if he wins the lawsuit he currently has filed against Louisville for defamation and ruining his character, which I don't personally think he's going to win. It will be interesting to see what comes out of that.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
I think you're right. I agree. It hurts his legacy.